Grandma, I've been thinking about my childhood memories of your garden. Just bursting with veggies in every color. I think we could bring it back to the way it was.
Are you sure? That's quite a bit of work.
What would we need?
Well, for it to be enough to feed us and turn a profit, you'd need to build a bunch more garden beds. That means keeping a compost bin so you can get a whole lot of good soil to fill them, and you'll need to chop some wood to make the beds.
Okay, I'm on it. Grandma, so can we talk about the fact that I saw you with some people in masks and robes in the woods last night?
It would be nice to talk after I've had some tea.
Grandma!
Oh, yes, some tea would really hit the spot. Oh, my. Oh, you make a very potent brew. Here's that key to the basement that you asked about.
But the hooded strangers?
Go on down, my dear. It will all make sense, I promise. Tell me, honeybee, does Arthur mind that you left your job in the city to come help me?
Well, I didn't really leave my job. My job left me. Our site got acquired, but the new parent company just wanted our subscriber list, not our editors. Maybe Dad wishes I was using my degree in a new job in the city. But then who would help you here? He's not going to come do farm work.
That's for certain. Your father has the blackest thumb I've ever known. Even when he was a boy. Oh, we were sad when he left. But the garden sure wasn't.
Okay, I definitely have more questions than answers now. Is that a cauldron?
Not just any cauldron, your cauldron.
What? Oh, no, I am not a...
Witch? Oh, my dear, yes you are. No layperson could make a brew like that on her first try. I feel as spry as I did 50 years ago. This basement is your sanctum. You have your cauldron, of course.
Wait, is Dad a witch, or warlock, or...
Arthur? Oh, no. No, honeybee. He's more conventional, I'm afraid. But I saw that spark of magic in your eyes the first time I held you. I've always known you would be an extraordinary witch. But the Coven needs proof before they'll accept you.
Coven?
Those folks in the woods, of course. They put a charm on the bramble wall, so you'll need a wand to open it.
This is, kind of a lot to learn all at once.
I understand, honeybee. When you're ready, read this incantation before the special silver willow in the woods. Then you'll have a branch to make your first wand.
Grandma says this is my cauldron, but I better wait until I've learned how to use it.
Great job. Now we just need to fill it with weeds and let it work its magic. Then we can start making garden beds. Ah, I see you found the barn.
This is it? I went looking for it, but I wasn't sure. Remember the time I milked Bessie and she kicked over the milk bucket? I hid in the barn because I thought you would be mad.
No use crying over spilled milk. Or a barn that got blown down in a storm, I suppose. I had to give up keeping cattle.
So does that mean this is...
Yeah, the chicken coop. Well, after Merlin passed, I didn't have a dog to guard the chickens, and they kept getting picked off. I chopped up the coop for firewood.
Oh, that's a shame. Do you think we could restore them?
Well, I'm sure we could, but after that old ranch closed up, the nearest place to get more animals is miles away. If Mayor Otto would bestir himself to do something about that, then fixing up these buildings would be light work for Parker.
Oh, got one! It's a collapsed mine shaft. Looks like I can't get into it until it's fixed.
Hey, if you ever feel like your blood sugar is running low, hit up my fiance's bakery. His croissants are divine. A little too divine. I'm very lucky I have a fast metabolism.
Have you met my boo yet? His shop is right next door.
That is so nice. You must never get sick of each other, since you live and work so close together.
Nope. Why, did he say something like that? I mean, Francis does like his quiet time.
Messenger Connor told me you said hello. I'm so pleased you two spoke. The building he transformed into the Consciousness Center was a real eyesore, and look at it now. He's a shining example of how to change a community for the better.
I place a monthly order for fresh flowers, Violet. It's not like I asked for a rush job.
I'm sorry. It's just that the ferry's running behind schedule. Again. Maybe if the ferry wasn't underfunded, this wouldn't happen.
Make excuses if you like. Late is late, as I tell my students.
Bad time?
No, it's fine. When my dad was mayor, the ferry always ran on time. Hey, do you have any wildflowers growing on your farm? Maybe I could make some substitutions.
Sort of. How do you feel about thistles?
You're suggesting I make a bouquet out of thistles? Thistles?
Look, if you don't want them...
Did you hear me say no? The sooner I can get Vanessa out of my hair, the better. So, anything I can put in my bouquets?
Stress no more, I found just the thing. See? They're pretty.
Yes, those will do nicely. It's hard sometimes. Filling all these orders to decorate the house I grew up in.
Whoa, does the mansion go with the job?
Yep. Anyway, thanks. You saved my butt. Has Damon hit on you, or have you not met him? You're new and cute, so it won't be long if he hasn't yet.
So, Otto's getting to know you game.
Isn't it charming? Oh, I wish we could do something like that in Milkwater, but there's far too many people for it to be practical. That's why I love living in a small town.
Oh, I know just how I'll use this. It's perfect. Juliet told me you said hello to her. Thank you. That girl is so shy.
Well, teenagers have a lot going through their heads. It's no wonder some of them deal by just not talking.
Her father passing so unexpectedly hasn't helped.
Just so you know, if you ever get run down, go see Amira. She fixes me up every time I have a bad wipeout.
I sure wish Vanessa would pick a different profession. I think it's making her not like kids so much. And I want grandchildren someday. I remember how much fun you and Hazel had when you were small. I can't help but hope to have that too.
It's cool that you're helping Hazel with the farm. Are you, planning to take it over one day?
I still don't even know if I can make a single seed sprout.
Give it time. When my pa ran the bar, I used to make a mess every time I tried to help out. And look at me now.
So, how are your parents? Oh, I'm realizing I don't know their names. I always called them Mr. and Mrs. Doll.
It's all right. You could call my dad Marcus now, if he still lived here. He's in a retirement home in Milkwater. And Lisa, that's my ma, passed away 8 years ago.
I am really sorry to hear that.
It's okay. All in the past, right?
Let's see. The inscription says, "If I be worthy, ancient tree, give a silver branch to me." Please? Wow! Thanks, magic tree. Oh, yeah.
Hazel is a dope old lady. You're lucky having a grandma like that.
What? Not a big fan of your own grandparents?
My mom's parents died when I was little, and my dad's parents can't visit much because of visa problems.
Oh. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Nah, it's cool. Hazel's the communal grandma.
Is your wand ready?
Yes. Look.
Careful where you point that thing. Oh my, you have a lot to learn. It's time for you to meet the Coven. Are you ready to go?
Sure. Let's go.
Okay. The brambles only allow friends of the Coven through, so this incantation helps it to identify you. Once it meets you, it'll know you're a friend and let you through from now on. Say the spell when you're ready.
A friend of the Coven comes to you. Unravel your brambles and let me through. It worked!
Well done. Now, let's head on up.
Grandma, what is this place? Who are these people?
Shh. You've got to be properly introduced.
Who approaches the sacred circle?
I bring one who wishes to know the mysteries of this coven.
Hi.
Welcome, Initiate. Elder Hazel has told us so much about you. I am the High Priestess of this coven. Before you can join us, you must vow to never reveal the location of our circle or the details of our rites to any others. Do you promise to abide by our covenants?
Sure. I promise. I'm so excited that I'm a witch. This is going to be so much fun.
About that, honeybee.
You're not a witch. Not yet. First, you must cast the initiation rite.
Oh. Okay. But how do I do that?
Speak to the Farseer over yonder. He will explain the art of incantations.
Are you the Farseer?
What? Yes, Farseer, that's me. Though a nearsighted Farseer.
You know, you sound a little bit like...
You've no idea who I am. I'm wearing a mask. Listen, do you want to sit here playing guessing games? Or do you want to learn more magic?
Magic.
Great. I'm gonna teach you the art of incantations. Tricky stuff. Mess it up, and there won't be much left of you beyond dust.
That sounds a bit dangerous to start with.
Only to fool initiates that don't follow instructions. Now, listen closely. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Great. I need you to chop lots of wood.
What?
Turn it into paper.
Right.
You'll need a paper press. Put it in your tool shed.
How will this help me with incantations?
All will be revealed. Ooh.
One of us is clearly crazy. I'm beginning to think it's me for listening to you.
Great. Just what we need. Hang on to those and you'll have a use for them in 2 shakes. Incantations are spells read aloud. They require vast amounts of magic and special ingredients at the time of writing them down, and are consumed when read aloud. But they make incredible change to the world. A lot of the most powerful spells are incantations.
Whoa. What do I need to do?
I like your spirit. The next step is obvious. Time for you to go fishing.
Wait, what?
Ah, just any old fishing. You'll only catch what you need at the beach, which is south of Thomas's farm. You must catch me some squid. I've had a hankering for calamari for days now.
I thought you were teaching me to do these powerful spells.
I am the best way I know how. Pay attention. Go get me those squid. Farseer.
I'm sorry, what?
Name's Farseer. I see. Far.
Like you've got great vision?
Visions.
Right. Okay. Nice to meet you, Farseer.
Hey, welcome to the Bad Lighting and Great Costumes Club. We meet every night.
You did a great job casting your incantation to get your wand branch. But actually writing incantations can be a touch trickier.
Yes, I gathered that I have a lot to gather.
It's not just that. When you write your incantation, you'll need to draw magic from the wellspring to charge it with power.
Draw what from where?
Didn't you notice the great big cauldron right by the circle?
Yeah, but I just figured it was for extra big batches of potions.
Oh, no. No, the Coven Cauldron is where we leave offerings for the wellspring, the source of all magic here on the island. Our task as a coven is to maintain the wellspring. We cannot draw more energy from it than we put in. I wrote the incantation you read before the Elder Tree, drawing from my magic reserves. But to craft your initiation incantation, you'll need your own. Go on and offer something to the wellspring. Over time, you will learn that it likes some offerings more than others. Try different things and see what happens.
So now I can cast spells? Cool.
Careful. We must never draw more magic from the wellspring than we need. Our offerings keep it in balance.
What happens if it falls out of balance?
Nothing for you to worry about, my dear. It is all of our responsibility to maintain the cauldron, and we've never failed in my lifetime. Just remember to leave offerings regularly.
Okay, I will.
Good girl. Now, you'd better get to work on writing your first incantation.
Hey! You can call me the Acolyte. It's nice to meet you, but I'm not supposed to speak to you much yet.
I welcome you to this gathering.
So, you moved here to help out on Hazel's farm? Do you know anything about farming?
Not even a little bit.
Oh, don't sweat it. I'd only worked in my parents' kitchen before opening my own butcher. I mean, you've at least had a garden or potted plants before, right?
Not really.
Oh. Well, good luck.
Oh, quick! Yeah! Should I go to bed?
Oh, good. You're up. The mayor's called a town meeting this morning. We should get down there and see what he's making a fuss about this time.
Do you think it's some kind of trouble?
Ah, I really hope not, but I guess we'll see.
Lead the way, Grandma.
Follow me.